Today we're talking about YouTube titles. If you want your YouTube videos to get more views and ultimately sales, there are only 3 major YouTube title mistakes that you need to stop doing right. I fixed them all, and just last week I got this message from my client after posting 3 videos together. And let me tell you, this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't study the winning structures. Compare these 2 videos. One talks about Bitcoin and the other talks about Bitcoin. But first says Bitcoin ETF, cryptos are here to stay. But the other one says why you need 1 Bitcoin with an exclamation mark. Which one do you think gets more views? Sure, the second one, because it creates that curiosity loop, but that's not even the point here. The thing is, with the first title, the title was just made up out of thin air. What would be way smarter to do is to go and research the videos by the Bitcoin keyword and see which titles already exist and get a lot of views. And if you don't like throwing spaghetti at the wall, why not just take the winning video and replicate the structure? For example, if the first video was talking about Bitcoin ETF and the second one is why you need 1 Bitcoin, then what I would do is I would steal the winning structure from the viral video and I would apply it to my video. And the title that we would get would be why you need Bitcoin ETF. You're running out of time. Another example, 2 very similar videos talking about Amazon FBA, this one and this one. The first one says how to start an Amazon FBA business without using any of your money. And the next one is Amazon FBA for Beginners 2025. Now the problem with the first one is that it's quite boring. Those how to do something titles are not getting as much traction right now as it was before, unless you add some more compelling part to it. So what you should do instead is, again, research the winning structures for the same topics that you are filming. You don't even need to change the topic of the video. You just need to go and find the winning structure of the title for this video. So I would suggest redoing this title from how to start Amazon FBA business, and I would make it Amazon FBA for Beginners 2025. And in the brackets, you can add your own spin to it, like what angle you are adding to this video. For this particular video, this would be without investing or without having money or with $0. Like there are many things that you can add here, but the most important thing is that you replicate the winning structure. By the way, you know the laziest way to replicate those winning structures is to download my 100 viral video templates. I've collected the most winning structures into one document so you can easily just find a winning structure and have way more chances to succeed with your video from the get-go. To be honest, I have not finished it yet, but I'm promoting it in this video already because I need a deadline to finally get this done. I'm halfway there, but I promise that by publishing this video, it's gonna be ready and you can download it fresh and clean. Now, if you're replicating the winning structure, but you don't make it clear enough, you're missing out on potential thousands of views. And this is the second biggest mistake I see that people make. They do not add enough specificity to the videos. It's like a fortune cookie. Have you ever tried one? Like you're taking it, you're cracking it, you're looking at this prediction about your life, and what do you think? Do you think, hey, oh my god, I totally believe that, so I need to really expect it very soon in my life? Or B, you're like, fun prediction, whatever. Leave a comment about what you usually think about these fortune texts, but I usually think that whatever, this probably will not happen. And the reason number 1 you think that is that because it doesn't include specificity. For example, it says, soon you will be sitting on top of the world. Like, what the fuck does this mean? What does top of the world mean? And if I even try to apply it to my life, is this career-wise, relationships-wise, body-wise, or shape-wise? Like, these are very vague and they don't give you a clue about what's going on and what will happen in your life eventually. This is why you don't believe them. And this is exactly what happens with your YouTube videos and YouTube titles. If you have a title that says what AI doesn't understand, then you have very low chances to get more views on this video. Because for that, I need to be in the loop of knowing what you think about AI, what you think about what it understands and what it doesn't understand, and ultimately why is it important for me to make AI understand me. Like, there are so many questions that may apply to this very vague title. So instead of being super vague like this, you could say something like why AI gives you shitty results every time, and in brackets you can say how to fix it with prompt engineering. And this would be way better if you also fix the thumbnail, because it also is very vague, like sweaty still wins. Unless I know this guy and know exactly what he's talking about, I'm gonna skip this video. Another example, transform your sales emails with AI magic. So transform your sales. This could mean so many things. It could increase the open rate, it could increase deliverability. It could sell better with just convincing frameworks. It could be so many things. So transforming your sales emails is so vague that people are gonna do the same thing that they do with fortune cookies. They say, and move on. As well as AI magic phrase here. Again, what AI magic means, is this an AI tool that you're gonna be using? Is this the prompt that you're gonna be using? From the thumbnail, I kind of can figure, after looking at it for 5 minutes, that it is gonna be a custom GPT, although even now I'm not really sure. So instead of AI magic, you should probably write using this AI prompt, or using this AI tool, or using custom GPT. And to combine this all together, the better title for this video would be 2x your conversion with this custom GPT. And this is how you're gonna add the specificity. A good example is this video for my client. It did quite well for his channel, and one of the reasons is that it included specifically what tools he uses in the title. So it tells you everything pretty much, what tools you're gonna use, what you're gonna do, what benefits there are of watching this video, right? You're gonna save time. And this is what you wanna do with your titles. You need to be specific. Now, how can you be specific? There are many ways you can apply this to your videos. The first one, and the easiest one probably, is to add numbers. Any numbers pretty much. For example, instead of tools I use, you say 5 tools I use. Example, 7 best AI tools you need to try in 2025. It has 7 AI tools, and also it has the year in it. The next thing that you can use is the results. So we were talking about it. Instead of just transform your sales emails, you just say double your conversion. Some other examples: how comfort made $500 million in 3 years. Like, the bad title for this video would be the life-changing results with clothing magic, and no one would get what it means. Here are some other examples for you as well, so you can check that out and get inspired. But we are moving to the second tactic to use to add specificity to your titles. You add exact tools or mechanisms. Like with my client's video, we said ChatGPT plus Zapier automation. So it was specifying the tools that we're gonna use. Or you can share the mechanism you're gonna use. For example, 5 genius ways to make money with ChatGPT. So this video could be just how to make money, right? But it's boring, we heard it a million times, and it's not specific. So instead we add the method that we're gonna use. How to make money with ChatGPT, YouTube automation, Shopify dropshipping. This adds specificity very well. Also, I love this tactic too. So you can add a place. For example, I launched a business from my living room. And the last one, but very easy to implement tactic for this, is to add a year. Whatever you're doing, just add a year, and it will add so much more specificity to your titles. And you know, sometimes you can use all these tactics in your titles, but when you upload a video, when you look at how it performs, it can still perform poorly. And it doesn't really mean that you're a bad YouTuber particularly, but it might mean that you need to change your title, even though you've been crafting it for 30 minutes. Not changing an underperforming title is like ignoring your flat tire. It might seem small at first, but it slowly drains your momentum until you're stuck. A simple title change could be all you need to get your content back on track, moving upwards and gaining more audience again. Like, look at how many title changes Iman Gaji does. Like, what the hell? Who has the time for this, right? But this is how powerful it can be. So if you're not sure whether it's time to change your title or not, look at your CTR. But I'm not saying just general CTR number when you click on your video analytics. This is not insightful. Don't look at this number at all, okay? Go to advanced analytics, because this is where the exact numbers and real data exists. What we need to look at is our CTR by the traffic sources, not the general CTR, because the general CTR is average of these traffic sources. But for each traffic sources, there are different benchmarks that you want to follow. For example, if you see the CTR is lower than 4 or 5% in the browse features, it may worth to change the title or thumbnail. But changing the thumbnail is a lot more effortful, so I suggest you changing the title first. A quick tip to do this is to use vidIQ title suggestions. They're pretty good, and you will at least see some other options of what can be a good replacement for your underperforming title. But please do not be desperate. Do not change your title like every hour, especially if you have like less than 1,000 views a video, because this will give you no insights. It will just create overwhelm for you, and you will not eventually see what title will actually perform better or worse. If you feel like it's just too much for you to learn in one video, I do suggest you downloading my 100 viral title structures. It's completely free and it is life-changing. I spent so many hours researching those videos who have proven to have winning title structures. Not one, but multiple times. Download this by the link in the description. And while you perfect your titles, I think you should also learn about the new YouTube strategy that gets you impressions and sales without even filming videos, and you can find it here. If you don't want to worry about this all at all, you can work with me. I will also leave the details in the description. And have the most wonderful day. Goodbye!